In my workshop today, full calibration of Nakamichi DR-1. Stay, watch and subscribe.
Hello, welcome, dear viewers and subscribers, and people who are the first time on my channel. I'm VD Vintage Repair. I'm going to show you how the professional services they do, mechanical and electrical adjustment for any deck. Today the patient on the table is DR-1. It doesn't work very well. Sometimes we're thinking they are broken. They're not broken, they just not adjusted properly. Every single deck have the same adjustment. Different position on the board, different service manual, or different requirement for millivoltmeter. But basically, it's for all. So stay tuned, good people. Bear with me, and I'm going to show you step by step how Nakamichi do it, how the Nakamichi service done it.
For mechanical adjustment, we will need the tilt check gauge, mirror cassette and the torque meter. And why is that? We're gonna use the original M9039 Nakamichi. Then we're going to check the torque, if the motor gives us enough torque. If it does, on playback, forward and rewind, that we will move to the next step, which is a mirror cassette. We will check and verify the path. It's a very precise mechanism. The transport, as you can see here, the tape runs and passing by on the heads and the movement is on the tape, put it that way. So it needs to be perfectly aligned so we have a perfect response from the head. This is very precise mechanism. The first step, we're going to install the tilt check gauge. Let me start preparing all the tapes, as you can see. Then we're going to do 3 kilohertz, so that's the speed of the tape, minus 4 decibel. Adjust the deck in type 1 tape, type 2 and type 4. As you can see here, type 1, type 2 and type 4. So we will do that today. Dolby off always, output full, but we will get to that.
Good people, the first adjustment, we're going to use the Nakamichi M9039 tilt check gauge. On the left hand side there is a beacons for record head and there is a beacons on the right for playback head. First we will remove the playback headgear and the record headgear and we will adjust precisely so both beacons will be aligned. That's the first step. Have a look on the screen and that's what's going to happen today.
I have removed these two gears from both sides, power on, pause, and can you see the beacon lights? And lower one is alright. We need to touch it, the upper one. It's a little bit tricky here, but I just don't want to remove the whole thing on the playback head. Yeah. Can you see both beacons? Now the lower one on the record head, and now we have to find the perfect. Oh, both of them disappear. This one is done. Playback here. I need to find the sweet spot, and we have a finally sweet spot. Okay, so now it's a precision job, and trust me, it's going to, because if we adjust this properly, then I guarantee you the head height will be much easier to adjust. So this one I have to, yes, now, oh yeah, okay. And I have to tell you people, this is not easy job. So let's put this in. Oh, bear with me. Oh, come on, don't be like that. No, and again, can you see? You have to be very gentle. So this is the record head. Okay, gear back. Can you see? Yes. Now, okay, I hope I have to be very gentle, but not to move the gear. Yes. Oh, thank you. So that's done. Step number 1 is done and it's all been adjusted according to the service manual. And this is my lovely girl, Minnie. She's hungry. So after a short break, the step number 2. That's step number 2. We need to insert the mirror cassette and we need to check tape traveling. So that's step number 2. Insert the tape, and I'm going to leave the deck a little bit so you can see much better, and I can see as well if the tape is traveling correctly. So can you see in the mirror? The path is just perfect. So that's what we've been looking for. Step number 2, tape traveling. That's what we have done. We're going now every single step. It will be every single step it will show on the screen. So we're moving to step number 3, but tape traveling test pass with flying colors. On step number 3, we are measuring the torque. On playback, it's supposed to be between 70 to 80 grams, minimum 47 according to the service manual. Play 80 grams, perfect. Forward between 110 to 120 grams. We got 125, strong. We're not going to argue and we're not going to try adjust. On the rewind, it's supposed to be between 110 to 120 grams. We have 115, 118. Good people of Venividi Nakamichi, we are within the specs according to the torque meter as well. We are moving to step number 4, and that will require the oscilloscope, millivoltmeter. That will require frequency counter, oscilloscope, millivoltmeter. Let's power on the millivoltmeter, let it warm up, and let's move on to step number 4. After a short break, step number 4. 3 kilohertz minus 4 decibel. And we're going to adjust the motor speed. So play, we have minus 4 decibel, and have a look. We have a little bit of movement and it's a little bit above, but what we're going to do, we're moving to the back. On the back of the motor, can you see how beautifully it works? Now we need to insert the screwdriver, and if I play with it, can you see the difference? Let's see if we can bring it back to 3. Little bit more. Just a bit. Yeah. And we're going to leave like this. Let's give it a second. Let's stabilize. Yeah, there is a bit of movement. That's much better. That's much, much better. A lot better than was. Playback head track alignment, 1 kilohertz track alignment tape, and reference tape inserted. Let's move a little bit forward. Reset, play. Okay. And we need the lines to align together. If they're going to be aligned together, we have a perfect height. And there we are. Just a bit. Yes. And that's how you adjust. With Nakamichi, it's very easy. The both gears. With Nakamichi is just perfect. As you can see, we can move. There is 2 gears, 1 and up. You remember we did it with the... Now, I'm going to use the bigger screwdriver, and can you see? That's your perfect height. If I'm playing with it, that's perfect align. Yeah. We have a perfect head height adjusted. That's the azimuth. Let's record, and this is what we have. It's not gonna be ideal like from the signal generator, but let me show you something. Let me place the screwdriver. Can you see and can you hear? And now we're looking for the highest amplitude, and needs to be one more, not this way. Yes, and that's perfect. So a record head azimuth is adjusted. We are moving to the next step because we need to adjust the bias as well, and we're going to do that on 400 Hz on type 1. Can you see the difference? When I change from tape 2 to tape 1, and that's tape 2 according to the service manual, minus 20. So let's do the rest. We're moving to the next step, record level calibration and recording bias current adjustment. So we're supplying 400 Hertz. Can you see on the millivoltmeter, 500 millivolts, 0 decibel. Now, what we need to do, most of our viewers are working on, like to record. Most of the viewers and subscribers like Chrome tape, that's mean type 2. Okay, on type 2, we're gonna regulate here and we will observe source. So we will observe the source and the record. Let's put, I'm going to move a little bit lower. So we are on 0 decibel, type 2 tape, counter 0, 500 millivolts on a millivoltmeter, and record, play. And can you see? We need to adjust, and basically this is for type 1, for type 2, and for type 4. The principle are the same. So can you see? If I move this potentiometer, everything's changed. So 500, monitor source, and now we have to adjust the other channel, right channel, 500, and source, 0 decibel, tape 0 decibel. Now we're moving. We're on tape, 500. Can you see the minimal movement? I can adjust perfectly. That's it. Tape, source, tape, source. Can you hear the click? This is the relay switch between source and tape. So that's the part of adjustment. So principles are all the same. Type 1, type 2, and type 4. Now we're going to adjust the bias, and it's more or less the same. We just need to supply. So let's stop, monitor. We need to supply 20 kilohertz minus 20 decibel. Let's do that, and record bias current adjustment as well. Can you see? And record level calibration, that's all been done. So let's recording bias current, monitor source, minus 20 decibel. We got that. So right now we on bias adjustment. Type 2, press 0, and we on minus 20 decibel. Can you see if I adjust it? So you need to adjust the knob. This one is on maximum output. This is on maximum output. Dolby is off. Type 2. Now source. Can you see? And now look at the, let me make it on 0 so it's easier for us to see. Okay, on 0. So now source, tape. So we're almost on minus 20 decibel. That's perfect. Record, and oh, I forgot to press play. Source, tape, source, tape. So the tape is a little bit high. We need to adjust those two, and I need both hands. Source, tape. So let's adjust a little bit. Okay, source, tape, source, tape. Can you see, people? Source, tape, source, minus 20, tape, minus 20, source, minus 20, tape, minus 20. On millivoltmeter, we are on tape, source, tape, little bit. Can you see? Let's adjust tiny bit. Okay, we want to be precise. Oh, my hands are wobbly. Now source, tape, source, tape, source, tape, source, tape. So little bit, the red one. Okay, right channel, source, tape. There is no movement, people. That's what I call perfection. Tape, source, same thing. Once again. So that's all been done. And this is like, this video is an instruction video. So you saw what we did.
Thank you for watching the video. My subscribers and viewers, my apologies. There was 2 videos corrupted. Adjustment of playback level and azimuth. But the principles are exactly the same as with record head. So please refer to that. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. subscribe, and share. Your comments is important to me and they help me to build the channel. Stay tuned, good people, wait for another episode.